Hello and welcome to a rather windy Highland homestead. So we finally made it down to the market garden. Weather has improved. We've had livestock are out, sheep are out, lambs are out, pigs are out up there as well. Horses are out as usual, chickens and poultry are all out as well. We have got some new additions to them that we'll catch you up on possibly later on in this video. If not, they'll probably be next week's video. However, down at the market garden, and as you can see, it's a full family affair. There is plenty of work to be done. So we dug some small beds early in the early winter. We've realised that some of them over winter actually get very wet, which is a bit of a hindrance for it, but not problematic. And as you can see, is the main other issue, if I turn the camera around, is the height of the grass. Now, the grass is about 2 foot tall, and we were contemplating cutting it as hay. However, there is just too much to do by hand, and with beds in the way, it's easier just mowing it. So we've got the trusty little electric mower out. Yes, it's a tiny little mower. Yes, we need a bigger one, but we don't have the money for one at the moment. And for the time being, it cuts nice paths. So we're just going around all the beds that we've made, digging and cutting a mower. 2 batteries is pretty much enough to just do a once over around everything, assuming that we keep on top of the grass. So we'll need to mow a bit more regularly now that grass is growing. But the plan for today is, as you can see, we've got a de-stoning happening over there to clear one bed. We've got a bed here that needs digging, and a bed here that needs digging, and these will be home to our potatoes. Now, we are doing square foot no dig market garden. We are going to plant the potatoes in a square foot method, so there will be 2 plants in each square foot. However, obviously they're potatoes, so they are going to need to be dug up. So they're going to be dug to be planted and dug up, and they will just break down that soil, and then we won't use those beds for potatoes for 3 years, because we're planning on doing the whole crop rotation as well. So there will be crop rotation occurring, so next year you'll see that the different plants go in different areas. So next year that might be a good bed for some beans, just to improve the soil, and then we'll probably put a load of corn in there next year, or peas might go in there next year, and then corn the year after that, just to give it an added fertiliser. We may even do the 3 sisters in all of those beds and have corn, beans and squash all in 3, so we get a decent collection of each of them. But we haven't got anywhere really to set up a time lapse, which means what we'll do is, once I finish different stages, we'll just catch you up on what's been done. Hello, so the potatoes are all planted. We planted 2 varieties today. So the first one is pink fir apple, I believe it is, and the other one is Cara. Yeah, pink fir apple. So we've planted, I'll just turn the camera. So we planted in square feet sections, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 square feet sections here. The first one is a single line because it's near the edge, so that's got 4. Then we've got 8, 16, 24, so 28 plants in total. We then got a raised area that we've left raised just to distinguish between the 2 varieties, but what we will be doing is we'll be taking that square foot section out, and we'll be growing some lettuce or something fast growing in there. Most likely it will be lettuce. We've then got the next area, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will have 8, 16, 24, 32 Cara potatoes in it. I think it's 30 in total because there are only 30 in the bag, so the 2 here won't be included. And again, there's a little bit on the end, 2 square feet on the end, or 3 times 4, so 12 square feet on the end there. They will probably again just put some lettuce in, something quick grown, so that the potatoes can have pretty much this whole bed. We have got some more potatoes to plant that are up at the top. I'm not sure what variety they are, but that will involve clearing this bed here, which has a reed in it, some thistles and a lot of grass. But as you can see, we've outlined the beds just with the lawnmower, just so we know where all the beds are, and that will now be an ongoing process, is mowing all around here constantly to keep on top of the grass. However, that is it for this week's video. Joined by the sun, thankfully at last, which is lovely on the homestead. We also managed to get a electric line just put up loosely on the poster we put up last week. We haven't managed to put any of the wire in yet. That will probably be next week's project now, given that I'm at work from tomorrow so I'm at work for the next 3 days, which means not as many big jobs can get done. We also have some uplifting to do of this area over here, of all the hawthorn hedge, so that we can go underneath it. As you can see with our compost heap, it's uplifted. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Please follow us on our Instagram channel, and finally please like and subscribe. Thank you, goodbye.